All right, we're not going for this. Giants don't know how to play Giants right now. This is pretty good. Did we change to the HE yet? Nope. But you know what? Honestly, I feel like the HE is kind of garbage. That's my initial thought. Even though you see people like Rooster, they were running HE even before the buff. I don't know. Like I've never lost to the HE Mustang. I feel like people are just overcommitting into it. I don't think it's. I think they're making a big mistake. It's actually a lot weaker than it seems. Because I mean, if someone clicks this, you can throw down. If someone clicks HE, you can throw down a Phantom Ray with armor or a Wraith with armor, and then all of a sudden, it's like they can't kill the Wraith anymore. Then they have to build something specifically to kill the Wraith. It seems like it does help with chaff clear a little bit, but like it's not like, I don't know, like it seems like yes, it helps with chaff clear, but then in every other situation it's worse. So, and you have to pay 250 for the tech, right? Like you can't afford range anymore after that. Because range is 500. So I don't know about that. This is kind of an insta pick. We need our anti-air. You could argue that go for like the fire badgers in the corner and stuff, but I feel a little bit more, just feel a little bit more like safe having some of these guys. All right, so because he's aggro or C standard, I have to put this. I have to use fangs. I would prefer using. I think we're gonna need to sell this. Also, this is gonna be like a. It's not gonna be good for us. Like he could just still missile this, and that would just destroy everything. So I think you need to have positioning like this. Okay. We just throw down another chaff here. I think we need a crawler, don't we? Hard to save, the crawler should be here or here. The problem with here is that everything gets pulled. The problem with here is that it might go in too quick. He's really pretty standard here, so you don't want your stuff to go in so quick. So I don't know. It's probably neither correct nor wrong. So this looks like some kind of carry arclight build. Like the arclights got buffed, so maybe we don't sell this. This guy, you know, he did a little something there. Okay, incendiary bomb. I think you have to take it, man, because I don't want to take it right now, but I feel like it's just too good. Like it'll probably come back later. I feel like there's something that I'm not understanding here. I feel like there's going to be a factory. Oh, it's going to be Abyss, isn't it? I see. I don't think we can really defend this. Right, we're gonna get burned either way. Maybe our best hope is just have like something on the other side. Not even sure if you click temp speed, it doesn't do that much. Okay. This doesn't seem like it's Abyss, right? Because how his army is kind of slow. I mean, ranged arc lights. Something smells fishy because it just seems a little bit too easy right now. Man, let's try to break that shield at least. Okay. I'm happy. Underground threat's kind of good. But maybe not that good, since it's not doing that much. Like, he could go Drilling Claw, and we'd be in some trouble. Maybe we just go for it. It's not bad. We'll just put it here. Okay. Finally get some Mech Rage. Man, it feels a little bit wrong to keep buying crawlers. Because it doesn't feel like feels like the crawlers are gonna get countered. But what else are you gonna really build? Okay, so now we see where he's where this is all heading. I would have preferred not to go for the underground threat, just get another tank. We don't have any chaff here, actually. Like, our chaff's a little bit too far back, I think. Extremely vulnerable to getting pulled. And imagine if we click link sledges and then he clicks the ionization. Alright, so we need range now. Good, we can go for 2 more crawlers here. Because we're a little bit weak. We don't have any crawlers in the front, but I don't feel like I need more stuff. So 6,000 damage. It's not one-shotting. Do we go attack or armor first? Let's go armor just in case he clicks the attack. I don't know. They're both probably okay. Alright, so the Raiden got buffed. There needs to be a chaff here. Because this first shot is just, is a little bit unnecessary. For us to be just taking the shot for free there. We're not losing it. We're not winning any side here, fortunately. Okay, wait a second. Okay, at least we got one of them. Okay, that wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. Go for the Hound here just to perhaps act as a distraction. Or you just go for the Cell. I feel like the Hounds aren't going to provide any distraction. So if we want to do distractions, we got to start building the back line here. I feel like aerial spec is kind of going to be good. We could just go for 3 more tanks. It's either our front line or our back line. That's the big question. Backline, I'm worried it just gets insta-zapped. Like here might be a little bit better, but there's going to be stuff here. So, why don't we just build, I don't know. Why don't we just try it? Or why don't we not take that risk here? So we're losing this side, maybe we just put a second one here. Yeah, I just don't want this to turn around and instantly zap the pack. At least you have, like, you know, stuff on the back line, so... Did he take temp range? Not yet. All he has to do, though, is flank us, and once the crawlers don't come, It's gonna be really bad. We're weak to wasps. Let's keep that in mind. Photon emission? Does that do anything? The armor does a lot. I don't know. So, okay. I don't know about ranging this quite yet. I don't know about exactly. I feel like if anything, just put the chaff here. Right, and then maybe start working on the tank. Probably need to take temp range. Maybe this as well. Start selling something like the gun, maybe. Okay, kind of lucky we didn't fire this. See, this is doing quite a bit. It's doing quite a bit. Look at this. Don't love this fire. Like, it could have been a little bit more here. Some crawlers might get through. I think we're alright, but could have played that a little bit better. And surely there's going to be wasps next time around, right? These two marksmen are just going to be so annoying for him. They're the only things that are killing his entire carry unit. Okay. So now we put this here. Even throw that there. So range first. What do we need to do? Two more Mustangs, maybe? Or just one more Mustang? Go for the temp attack. Boom, boom. Surely we have to go for the, I mean, we need all this. Surely we should go for something else. But the speed is important, though. Not sure what to do with 100 left over. Maybe just some missiles? Okay, it's loose formation, which we hopefully perfectly countered. Look at this pull. Look at this pull. We're going to change our name to Cast now because of our cast flank. How many Raidens does he have? He only has one tech? That can't be right. Like, surely you need to go for a second tech or third tech at this point. Do we just click damage Sharon next round and just like say to him, if you manage to click ionization, then we give you a free win? Or do we not do something stupid like that? You'd imagine this is good. It has some value, but it's only level 3. It's very borderline. I don't know about this. Mobile beacon. Now I want to click. Now I want to go more into this and click like AP shells. I feel like Mustangs are a really good complement But you kind of need that AP shell. It's either that or the aerial spec. I guess you want aerial spec here because of what's going on. Right, we almost don't have any more, like, almost can't do anything else with our money. Which is not a bad thing. I feel like our chances of winning are just so insanely high. Now maybe we should have clicked the you know, the attack upgrade, but since he's mostly air army, like of course you click aerial spec, right? This is gonna be sad to watch. It's really not fair for our opponent to be losing this badly. I don't feel proud about this at all. It's like taking lollipops from babies, you know, this. And to be honest, like I didn't, you know, I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't play this like amazingly well. I didn't, you know, I just played this really simple. Same setup every day. You know, I have to be happy that now we're finally doing the flank. That's something I have to give ourselves credit for, because we used to just like not even know there was a flank, and we just build a second line. But yeah. And this HE, I don't know about this HE, man. He goes loose formation, then the HE doesn't do anything, right? Look at the damages here. So the Mustangs did, you know, they did damage, right? 40k is, you know, third in damage, or was second in damage. Yeah, first, second, and third in damage, you know, so it's not bad at all, these Mustangs. Just without the HE for now. All right, so even though there's not that much to analyze, I think what would be interesting to see is like what would have happened if we clicked like damage sharing. So I mean, the thing is, you don't want to click damage sharing here, because I feel like you have to counter the loose formation. So I'm not sure about that, but maybe like maybe here. All right, this is the round where we could have clicked loose damage sharing. I don't think you ever should, but I'm just saying, like, so that's 1200 damage. How much damage would we have done if we clicked loose formation? And did we just do the damage because of our flank situation? Yeah, did we put the flank down on this round? Okay, we did. We put down the whole flank. 3 units on the flank, which makes sense. Let's do the exact same thing, but we have our damage sharing tech. Maybe we don't even have the money to do this. But we'll try to find the money. Crazy thing is that you get what, an increase of 120%. I feel like that's kind of sick. Right, you 8,000 damage, so you don't get one shot anymore by the Raiden. Maybe that's one thing that's overlooked. I don't know. All right, we don't have to borrow. We could just try this without borrowing, but it's going to be coming in pretty slow. I feel like we might as well just, you know, cheat a little bit, go for the extra money, see how much more damage or if it's the same. I wonder how the damage works with the Raiden. Like, does it actually, is it worse into Raidens? Because if you go Scorpion, if you're going into Scorpion, the damage sharing is actually worse than without damage sharing. Look at this. Okay, 1900 with the damage sharing. What if we try that without the flank and we just go straight, like, straight up bubble? And maybe we go even with the photon. Do we concentrate our blob like here? Or do we concentrate it like here? Because there's a fire, isn't there? I don't want to see these tanks die. Wow. All right, that's interesting. What if we try the last round with the damage sharing? Does that make a difference? So last round we went Mustangs, right? I mean, I love our play on the last round. I feel like that was the correct play, you know. Made a lot of sense, but why don't we just kind of go crazy here? Let's go damage sharing and just see what, if anything, would happen. Okay, so the damage sharing didn't exactly do that much for the corner. I'm not sure if it made a difference there. Look at this. That's got to be more damage, isn't it? Wow, 3,300. So, as the Dolmont said, our friend who is suggesting we try this, this is like a gut shot, right? The Link Sledge is a gut shot. So, if you're in a bad situation and you need to do a lot of damage all of a sudden, you know, this is what you go for. And that was kind of strong. That was, you know, and we're going straight into something that counters this. That was strong. 3,300. That's way more than we actually did in the game. So, I mean, we weren't in a critical situation where we had to go for this, but I could see this. I could see this having a little bit of potential, because what else are you going to run instead of damage sharing? You're going to run EMP, you're going to run armor. And honestly, I don't think armor does anything. EMP, it doesn't do anything. Maybe armor does something against the Vulcans, but I've also tested the damage sharing into the Vulcans, and it's kind of similar. Like the Vulcans, when they get leveled, you need level 4 sledges with armor to like block, you know, some of the damage from a level 2 Vulcan with Scorch. So I'm not convinced that armor is necessarily something you want to click right away. There's probably better counters to the Vulcan. But all right, now you see that the Raidens are not a problem for carry sledges.